Namaskar. I would like to have your 5 to 10 minutes to see this video. If you are really bothered, concerned about India's future generation, India's future generation's health, India's future generation economics, etc., etc. I don't care of any of these things. I think you don't want to see this video. Yes. I'm going to talk about Jallikattu. What? Jallikattu? What is this? What is the relation between Jallikattu and a superpower India? That is what your question. So I want to put my points very humbly in front of you. You please take the points, analyze it, and decide by yourself. This is my request. Okay. So Jallikattu is an ancient cultural event in Tamil Nadu that used to happen in a Pongal festival where rest of the India is called that festival as Makara Shankranti or in different names. Okay, what is it? Now there is a protest happening against the ban of Jallikattu for the last 4 days this year, but this cultural event, this science event, I will let you know why I am calling this a science event little later. So this science event, this cultural event is not happening properly from the last 4-5 years, and it's completely not happened last 2 years. We are very peacefully waiting for the verdict of Supreme Court. But this year also it didn't happen. That is the reason this agitation, this protest. Okay, for cow you are protesting? This is the question I'm getting from most of my other part of Indian friends. So it is my duty to explain what it is in a little. You just listen to it, take the point, and think and decide what to do. Okay. If anything in this world needs a demand, means if anything in this world it needs value, then it needs demands. For example, if I am not a valuable person in company or in the society, then I don't have any demand. Correct? So Jallikattu is one of the event that is creating demand for the bulls. By taking away the demand, means by stopping the Jallikattu, you are taking away the demand for the bulls. When you taken away the demand for the bulls, the farmers doesn't know what to do with the bulls, and they are forcefully, very sadly giving those bulls to slaughterhouse because they are creating demand there. Got it right? Okay, what is wrong? Let them go. Yes, this is what our mentality. Because of that, we had 120 native breeds of bulls and cows in India, but now we are having only 37 with very less count. If you can't do anything, if you don't do anything now, everything will be vanished. So what? If everything vanished, we are going to depend, for the new calf, next generation of calf. Why we need calf? Because we need milk. There's a big industry is running in India. It's a milk industry, dairy industry. We need that milk. To have the milk, we need cow. To have the cow, we need calf. To have the calf, we need bull. But if you remove the bull, we are going for artificial insemination. So corporates are ready outside of the world to sell the sperm of bulls to us in order to sustain the dairy industry. Okay, so you can ask, oh, you are saying that your bull is like a god or etc etc. Why are you giving to slaughterhouse? Few people are keeping the Doberman or Alsatian, and few people are not able to afford it. Why? Even even I cannot say even one. Okay, for the dog also, for the cat or fish or whatever you are having in your home, you need to spend a lot. Then only it can survive in the home. Think about a bull that will weigh like a thousand kgs to 1,200 kg. Every day you need to feed. If anything happened to it, you need to, you know, take proper medication for that. A lot of things. Every day you need to take care of that like anything. So the poor farmers, where they will go? So if you create a demand like Jallikattu, they will keep the bulls for the breeding and as well as to get the prize money for the bride, etc., etc. So they will keep the bull, then the cow can be, you know, mate with the bull, and we'll get the natural way of calf. If anything get be natural, then quality will not be compromised. We will get a good milk. I will come to the good milk part little later. If if it is not, the so-called animal lovers, if you really love animals, make allow them to love, you know. By putting injection, if you're creating a cough, there is no love. If you make a bull mate with a cow naturally, it is making love and it's creating a cough. It is okay, but by not doing a marriage to get a kid, you don't touch your wife or wife don't touch the husband, but let us have a kids. Is it okay? So we are doing the animal cruelty there. Stop it. Don't stop Jallikattu. Okay? If you are really, really, really animal lovers, stop beef export. Make the beef export as 0 kg per year, then we can talk about the rest of the thing. So the concern here is not real animal lovers, it's not really about animal love, it's about introducing many corporate businesses for dairy industry, for fertilizing industry, for artificial insemination industry, for pharmaceutical industry. Okay, how? You already understand, if you take away the bull, the artificial insemination will come, and for every milliliter of the sperm of bull, you need to pay and you need to depend on them. One, you know, they may create a kind of variety that can give more milk, but they cannot create another generation of cow properly, because all the time you need to depend on them. That is their business. The second one, okay, what is wrong? We'll take away all the cattle. We have tractor. Good. Tractor can only grab lands. It cannot give value to the land. It cannot strengthen the land. If you want to give food for 130 crore peoples in India, then we need the land which having capability of producing more healthier food. Then the land should have cow dung and urine. Using cow dung and urine, you can create natural fertilizers. That is not possible with only tractor. Tractor will not urinate. Okay, so if you don't have cow much, if you remove all the cattle, we will depends. You know one thing, the Jersey cows that got imported to India, that is also will give cow dung, but doesn't have the capability to make the land rich. You go and research about all these things. Only our native breed have the capability to produce a value milk, quality milk and quality dung. So without this quality dung and quality urine, you cannot create quality land, you cannot create quality food, you cannot do any natural farming. If you don't do natural farming, then you become sick. If you become sick, we'll get a different sickness, like indigestion problem. It can start with indigestion problem. Long term indigestion problems will become a BP, sugar, you know, diabetic, and as well as, you know, cancer, etc., etc. You know, there are two varieties of milk. One is called this A1 milk, the another one is the A2 milk. Indian native breed cows produce A2 milk, that is having, it's nothing but A1, A2 are nothing but the proteins. So A2 is a quality protein. Okay, By taking the quality protein, our immune system is getting increased. We are stopping all lot of unwanted diseases, and also our kids will become healthier. Just remember, in India, the important nutrition for the kids as after they born, after their mother breast milk, is the cow milk for the next, maybe 15 years, right? So if you don't give a quality A2 milk that is from our native breed, and if you only give A1 milk that is from the imported Jersey milk, then it will become, then all this next generation will become weaker. If you are weak, you cannot think properly also, then intelligence wise also you will become weaker. If you become weaker both, physically and mentally, then anybody can conquer us, anybody can rule us. We will become indirectly slave for them. So by taking away bull, taking away cattle, the dairy industry will depend on something, fertilizer industry will depend on corporate, artificial insemination we will be depending on that, and because of that bad health we will depends on the pharmaceutical industries. So the self-sustainable economical entities of India will go away. That is what they need. When they touch our culture, when they touch our cultural events, because our cultural events has a deep root and it has a many meanings we need to understand. Oh, I know Java, C++, I am a computer engineer. By this, you cannot just ignore all the ancient root. So that is why we started understanding this. As Tamil people, they are very, very much close to our cattle, bull, cow, or whatever it is. We understand this. This is some kind of external entity that is slowly, importing all the bad cows and also taking away everything from us. When we start depending on, others, the other foreign entities for our agriculture, milk, etc., then we are slaves indirectly. We should not make them do that. Okay, in terms of animal welfare, that this and all, they will do a lot of things. So animal cruelty is, if you put injection for as artificial insemination, that is animal cruelty. If you export beef, that is animal cruelty. Stop that first. If you're really animal lover associations or board or whatever it is, you stop that. If you are NGO, you stop that first, then you can come to us, we'll talk. Okay, so this is not real animal love, it is fake. Okay, next, animal cruelty in Tamil Nadu. There are, this Jallikattu is happening across the Tamil Nadu in many places. If we keep the camera for a few very minor places and generate some media, things, and say that all Jallikattu is bad, that is madness. Okay, you come and see how we are treating animals and what's happening in the Jallikattu. Of course, I agree, in some places it happened. So if in a football, if something is going wrong, some player is doing wrong, then you will ban the football? Is the right way? You have to make rules, properly impose the rules and say that conduct the game using the rule. That is how you should say, right? The same thing here. What is Jallikattu? The cow is about 1,000 kgs and the person is about 60, 70, 75 kgs. He has to hug this cow. In Tamil, the word is called Eru Tazhuvudal, means hugging the bull. So you are hugging the cow and you are trying to be in the same position for 1 minute that the bull is going to run. That's it. This is the game. Okay, so you have to see the way how to make this event successful by imposing proper rules, because there is no animal cruelty. Okay, you are giving alcohol to animal. When if you give alcohol to animal, can it run? Can it bravely do something? Please have minds. Okay, lot of people, in order to destroy our unity and make us confusion. By that they can, you know, introduce all these corporate things. That is the main agenda of them. Okay, so for animal cruelty, allow male cow, female cow, natural mating, no artificial insemination. If you like animal, if you want to stop animal cruelty, stop, ban export. At certain extent, we can even allow if our people eating our cattle for some reason they have a hungry, they don't have any other food. Okay, fine, but only for the business and profit value. If you're exporting the beef, it is cruelty. Stop that first. Don't stop our cultural identity. Don't stop our love towards bull. Okay, don't stop our demand for bull by stopping the Jallikattu. That is not right. Okay, so next important thing I want to discuss here is if the event happens in the villages, then this is not happening in the cities, right? This is happening in the villages. So we have a village youth. Okay, they have, okay, macha, this month, this year we are having a Jallikattu, so we want to make ourselves fit physically, mentally, in order to participate in the game. If you remove the game, they have nothing. They have nothing here. We did not create any sports like other countries, other, developed countries. Okay, everywhere there is a game, stadium, referees. No, we don't have anything. At least, but for this Jallikattu, what they will do, they will make themselves fit, and they will participate in it. They cannot be a drunkard or drug addict in order to participate. Remember, they should be stronger both physically and mentally. So by stopping this, you are making them to go in a wrong direction. That is also their need. The external other nation entity is required. If you really, really love India, you should think about all those things. And in India, every corner of the India has its own culture and its value. Don't try to make a garden with a full red color flower. Already that garden has multicolor garden. India is like a multicolor garden. You have Tamil Nadu, one color, one kind of characteristics, variety of strength of culture. Here something is happening like, make everything same. Everything has its own goodness. Enhance it, accept it, celebrate it. Like that, every language, every culture, everything, it has its own special characteristics. So we don't want a single culture, single language, single everything. Whatever we have now is a super thing. Let us celebrate, let us appreciate, let us exchange it, not destroy, not impose. Okay, so for Tamil people, this is having a science, cultural thing inside. So don't touch Jallikattu, don't try to eradicate from it, because it is not only for Tamil people. All Indians, if you want to have a natural farming, local sustainable economic, then Jallikattu is also one of the way for to do that. If you remove that, you are saying that I'm ready to be a slave for some other corporate companies. So we should not do that. Please support us, please understand it, please explore it, please support us. Let us make India as a happiest indexed best country in the world. Jai Hind, Namaskar, Vanakkam.